just gonna be doing some signing some players, and I just want to tell you guys, salary needs improvement. Good to know. Okay, Josh Gordon, I will work on that. So I'm going to play my game today, and I want to talk about something really big. The defense. The defense is the worst out of the two, but is very good. So good. This is a big contract. Oh, I don't feel good. Okay, offer submitted. Tyrod, you want a lot of money. Here's the thing. You're going to be gone. You're not going to be on the team next season. Now, what I want to look at, wide receivers, especially deep threats. Why I want deep threats? Because deep threats are pretty good. Now, I'll also look at the red zone threats, but not the slots. Reason for not looking at the slots? Because, possession looks pretty good. Because the slots, I have some good players. I've got Jarvis Landry, Josh Gordon, and Sterling Shepard. Why would I try getting a slot one? I already have 3 good ones. Sterling Shepard. Answer media question. Let's hear it. You've got a player in the final year of his contract. Honestly, I'm not sure how far, but he's going to be a part of this team. I honestly don't know. We have a price. Without player, if signed. Okay, so without player, we're against the Raiders. Great, more pass rush. We're against the Ravens. Who's the Ravens? I don't know who they have, but I know who the Raiders have. Now, let's see. Can we switch it to a better one? Multiple power one. The 84% vertical, 78, 91. Oh, that's the one that I will. Is great. Now we've got some good things. There we go. Now everything's better even more. We've got. It adds more people. We've got freaking 4-6 defense. 4-6. Oh. So yeah. The 4-6 defense. Holy crap, it's good. Jabril Peppers is it? So yeah, I'm gonna get right into this game. No, I won't. I was joking. I have one position of need. I don't if I don't get it. I just want this Oh, left end. I guess I need the left end. I would love to try and get a Akeem Hicks, but or Carlos done that. Lots of people. Joey Bosa would be perfect for the team. Having a great one. Is one. The type of valve. Will this be it's in hell? Now, somebody. See if it says. Good chance then. Now, Tyron. Zach Martin. Frederick. Thailand. Teams that would like to have him. The Jets do. Who is their best player? Yeah, but for real. Here it is. Here is the one I'm looking at. Darius Slay. It's too old. I tried picking him up. The Seahawks want him. Not even close. Scotiabank. Wait. The Cowboys want him. No, oops. Not David Njoku. Good like Zeke. So we'll just try. Wait, no. He's younger. No. Give the guy who's gonna be regressing a lot. Give him. How close is it with the third pick? Okay, pretty. This is only Ezekiel Elliott though. Frederick actually. This will not. This will be good for the team. Oh no, I'm got that chance with Zeke. Yeah. Oh, Marcus. No. And the tight end. Because you're good. Getting the better out of this. Better out of this trade. We're giving them a 77, a first round pick. If we had a second round pick. Who's a corner that we could give them? That we would give them. Give them him. A position where we have lots of players and we can get rid of one and it won't matter. Nope, not Antonio Cowboy. This guy. I'd like to try and get a 7th round pick from next year also. And 7th round picks? Well, this one. And if this one goes down for some reason, yeah, oh my god, it went down. Of him? Right. Oh no, it didn't go down. They just actually want. How about 6? Because we don't have any more 7s. Okay, great. This is harder than I want. Any pick next year, and we will be playing next year. Okay, we need to go back all the way because Madden wants us to. This is Ezekiel. A really young guy. Overall. He's 23. He's a 93 overall. And it's 77. Second round pick. It's easy. all this for nothing. Texans. Too old. Perfect. A younger guy. How close is this one? So now I not work at all. I could probably use my. I could probably use second round pick to make it easier for first rounder. No. They say no. Need picks. No. Come on. The Falcons have the best pick. Let's see how close it is with. The player they want is a right end. So we are not giving them a good one. Because that would just be dumb. Wow. They really don't need to use the second rounder, probably. Like, how close is it? Just, wow. Oh. So it was just a mix of those two made it crazy good? Because, like, wow. Yeah! Just a mix of those two. So will this and this. Will these two make a crazy mix too? Yes, they will. Crazy mix. That was not ready for me. Oh. So crazy mix. What makes a crazy mix? A younger guy? Oh my god, so close. If this sounder, it would be good. Second. God! What is this? I give him a. I don't. I better get some grip out of this. This better be good. Yes, there we go. Now it's time. Wait, no, this is even better. Because he might be older. Crap, forgot I need it back all the way. Because he might not be young, but he's as good. Good. I got to. They make crazy not so mix. Oh yeah, I got rid of it. What was I even thinking? Like, looking for it. Yes, DeAndre Hopkins. A Brown. He is the best player. And now I just need to get a tight end to have 3. Just for 3 because I don't. 1 year, 4 years. I'll have him. He's only been in the. How old is he? 1 year old. That's. I don't care. But it's only. So now we've got. new people, new good people. Well, not a lot of them. Oh, one big upgrade, that's all. But it was a big enough upgrade for this whole thing to switch. Oh no. Max is gonna kill this O-line. 11. Jordy Nelson's in great. And Jarvis Landry's in 87. I have
the Beast
Jarvis Landry
is back. It's a coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Beast Mode. Marshawn Lynch still churning out big games like he did a week ago, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns as they get set to square off against the Oakland Raiders. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Sounds good.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll have the speedy Tyrod Taylor calling the shots, the former Virginia Tech Hokie.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Amazingly average.
They'll throw on first down to Taylor. Steps away to his left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
On first down, it's Taylor. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And that'll bring up second down. And a look now at the starting offense for the Browns.
DeAndre Hopkins was named All-Pro for the first time in 2017. And really don't have to do much but look at the statistics to know why. 4 touchdown grabs in 2016, jumped that up to 13 in 2017. That led all NFL receivers. Also added in 96 catches and close to 1,400 yards. DeAndre Hopkins' ability to get free in the secondary is a marvel, mainly because of head fakes and body control.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And then Tyrod Taylor going to him.
On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Eluding the pressure right. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit. What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play. They look for him to try it again later.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, and for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
It's caught. Nelson. Touchdown, Oakland. Jordy Nelson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with an Oakland touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
He's got a man complete. He got 29 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Hopkins gets
and pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And look at the defensive starters now for the Raiders. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw in film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. 2nd and 10 now. It's Taylor. And that is incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 3rd down, Taylor. Underneath for Johnson.
I did not.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Just out of the mouth. Just behind.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. Breaks a tackle. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. The numbers for Marshawn a week ago. 25 carries, 80 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
Oh, he didn't get it.
And he's brought down after a good game. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They find some open field here. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to them in space.
No, franchise mode for Madden 19 is pretty good.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On second down, Lynch. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Caught by Nelson left side. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Doing really bad. It matters about.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
And we need to make a quarterback change before it comes.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just know that
punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
First catch for last year's NFL catch leader, and it's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game.
And the Raiders have got him. Bruce Irvin in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. On second down, Taylor's throw incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. There'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Give them an even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt. Fooled everybody. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile, too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he has to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands. He's able to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Flushed out, diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And the Raiders have it covered.
Baker Mayfield is coming into the game. You had one good fucking running game. Now you're out. Baker Mayfield has a prone pass this game. And
when I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it.
I do not like that.
I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
There we go.
Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns.
I'm doing this
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Once. This quarter. Just to get ready.
They'll run it down out of the gun. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Peppers, you better have a good return just for Baker Mayfield, so he doesn't need to go that far.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
Now Mayfield. He's got a man wide open.
There we go. Timeout.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Please just
and that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Carr gives to Marshawn. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So we've reached halftime here in Oakland with the Raiders on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. A lot to get to here this final day of September. So let's get started.
As the Jets played against us. Andy Dalton and the Falcons. Calvin Ridley scored a touchdown on Mount Rushmore Ford. Wow.
Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for the venerable one, Drew Brees. Finally, let's get to the desert. Check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. 2 touchdown passes there for Sam Bradford.
Oh, Sam Bradford threw 2 touchdowns.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Team 1 win. Look at that play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
We will not be doing that much stuff. We will be doing a bunch of trades. Also by week this past week.
They'll keep pounding here with Ledge. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Free training,
the Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Just for the offense, get you to a good defense.
Working from the gun, it's Carr, and this is going to be incomplete.
And this defense has been doing good.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He'll look to set up his blockers. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably
this
he's taken down.
Is so bad.
In there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for Mayfield.
Oh my God.
There he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I didn't even want to go there. Now it's...
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield.
And he will take a freaking sack. That's just what we need. Another one.
At the 9. Khalil Mack.
How many sacks has he? Like 5 now?
And it'll be a loss of about 8.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st and goal, Washington. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
3rd quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
We're doing nothing. I get Khalil Mack. But how was
they get it to him right left. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
It doesn't
give
make
him
sense.
Right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would have...
Under pressure, down he goes.
And
sacked at the 10. Michael Kendricks coming in to
They've
drop
gotten
him
4
for a loss of 8.
That's our first down.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Nope.
Tavecchio puts this one through, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal.
Dang it.
And, yeah, points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what
Oh my God! Another sack. We don't need any more sacks, game. Don't need any more sacks. Just so you know.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see all
almost
outlets
every
like
time.
that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness
What? You
against
switched
them as
the
this
play
game
on
goes on. Load them with a screen soon.
Nobody bucks. What is wrong?
Takes a shot on the
I'm going for it.
This will be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
And look at this.
Unless 55 just doesn't try blocking the guy he's supposed to block. He just went behind the guy who's blocking the guy and just didn't block him.
Anytime a fake doesn't work,
So,
but usually focus
you're
our attention on the
welcome.
guys that were unsuccessful.
Because we just gave
But how
the
about the
ball right
defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Holy crap, that
And
changed
he'll
the game.
score. Touchdown, Browns.
That was a crazy one. 3rd interception this season. That's not the one that matters. It's a pick 6.
What you just saw there,
When we're losing, we have a chance of tying the game now.
second year,
That's
even more
it.
success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season
Why
is
did he
big
stop?
for them.
It really
Why
started
did he
to expand
stop?
the playbook for them even more.
Oh
Sometimes
my
they dumb
God,
it down a little bit to make them
good.
comfortable
That's a
year
good
one.
2 points
By
if he
year
doesn't
2,
stop.
they have all
But he did stop, which
Back now
screwed
in
us
the
over.
East Bay.
Why
For the
would you
fourth
stop?
quarter,
Do you
we'll begin
think
with
it's
a
smart
kickoff
to
following the
screw
score on the
over?
final play of the 3rd quarter.
I don't get
Gonzalez now to
a mind
kick
of
this one away.
these things. Those are obvious. These aren't people. These are obviously not good people. Because normal people would know
Free
not
kick out of bounds.
to freaking
Kicking
just stop, wait for it,
So
for
they
a
will
chance to
accept
get
the
tackled.
penalty and move forward.
Automatic 1st down.
So good
You
starting
want
field
us to lose?
position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Don't make things easy.
Carr now on 1st down.
And then we screw up with our coverage.
And he's taken
Back to
down, but
being
not
normal.
before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Back to being normal.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still
now
firing
average.
away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking
Perfect.
Now that is his game.
We're
and that's
great
what
at
they're gonna
stopping the
ride.
run.
Give him a first
Don't
down,
tell
15
anybody about
yards
this.
that time for the Raiders.
Because you
I
guys
guess he
are
was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of
Yeah.
run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room.
Can you
after this
try and
one's
pick it
over.
off, or
Incomplete, right
will that
side to
just
Cook.
blow your mind? If
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of
Because we
6
still need
there
to
on
win the game.
1st.
We
Another
haven't
nice
won
pick up
yet.
through the air, and I
Stop
think a
being
lot of
so
people
happy.
might expect him
A
to
pick
run the
six
ball in this
doesn't matter when
situation,
you
Brandon.
still
But
lose.
with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing again on 2nd
Okay,
down,
once
but
it
this
bounces
time
out,
it's
then you try to pick
incomplete.
it off, okay?
And incomplete
Is that
there.
easy
A
for you?
nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd
Because
down.
that is an easy pick.
You get a tight end
If
like this, and you
you
know he's used to
actually
dishing out
get
punishment,
it.
but here, he's going to have to
Try
absorb the
reaching out.
contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, they go Lynch. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical third down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that one there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Off a big run for
in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
His zone, it's also a touchdown.
He'll get it up the middle.
Why is there such a big hole? I know I'm not blitzing much.
A nice run there, 8 yards, moves them much closer to the goal line now for third down. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a two-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have? It's going to keep us in a good spot. No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
Now let's try to block the kick.
It's pretty
if we don't,
evident.
we're
We
done.
can say
If
what
we
a
do,
difference
we're
a week
happy.
makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
My God.
Yeah,
2 blocks.
Right
the guy
there.
puts out 2.
The
guy blocks 2 people at once.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, doesn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck,
He was gone. If he just doesn't, if he gets out of there, he's gone.
The Browns offense trotting back on the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
How fast
we
is
won't
that
see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Whenever there's a guy open, and I do a bullet pass to him, like the route where Landry is, it's always like
first
this.
and 10, Mayfield.
Look at that! He jumps it, but whenever my guys do, they don't jump it. You've seen that this game. They've done that.
There as his guys will get the football back.
Done the exact same throw, the exact same type of coverage there. And a different thing happens.
He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Okay. Perfect. Why are they running?
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal. Win all of your home games, split your road games,
I'm done.
and you're likely...
I'll see you next time. Whatever. Like, subscribe, comment.